Welcome to episode 8 of my Genshin Impact Archon Quest playthrough, where I'm gonna be fighting the final boss, this Ruin Guard. I'm totally kidding, this is nowhere near the final boss of Genshin. Well, I mean, when you're a noob, this might as well be the final boss, because it is like so difficult, because it's really resistant against like physical damage, and then early on in the game you don't, well I mean unless you pulled amazing characters, but like, I don't know, you're just so used to like dealing physical damage, at least when I was a noob, because I did not know what I was doing. But yeah, like see, like even though like I've played through the game before, I'm still having trouble as a noob. Come on! And then, yeah, I'm glad I picked, I'm glad I picked Mona for my free standard 5-star, because, instead of doing physical damage, she does, like, elemental damage, but still, this is taking longer than it probably should have if I didn't have my skill issues. It's okay. We're getting through it. Yeah! Alright, final boss done. Kidding again. But yeah, we're moving right along, trying to find Dvalin's tears so that way we can purify them and help him out, and let's watch this cutscene.
Paimon didn't think we'd find Dvalin's tears in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow! Very impressive.
Alright, that was a pretty short cutscene, but we're gonna find another one of Dvalin's tears inside of this dungeon slash domain, because they're called domains in this. I like to think of them as dungeons, and wow, this one's so pretty! It's like a jungle, like a flying jungle. It kind of reminds me of, in Fire Emblem Fates, there's this level called Vala, and it's like a flying, it looks like this, like sort of like a flying jungle-like dungeon, and oh no, there's a hilly churl! This hilly churl is not gonna stop me from talking about Fire Emblem Fates. Because contrary to, I guess, what's the popular opinion, I actually enjoyed Fates. Like, I was, like, really into the story, and I like how, like, Birthright and Conquest and Revelation were all so different from each other based on, like, a single choice. And it's so funny because, like, they made it a meme. You might have seen them. There's like these Takumi stand-up videos, and it's just like clips of Takumi like telling jokes as like, and then they put the audio of like stand-up comedians in the background, and then they put like the Fates characters and like the different sort of scenarios, the stand-up comics. It's so funny if you ever wanted to look up Takumi stand-up, and it's just like so random. Like, of all the Fates characters, why did they have to pick Takumi to be the stand-up comedian when he's like one of the more serious characters? It's so funny. And there's another character too in Fates called Arthur, and he's like the Captain America. Like, for real. Because he's like, yeah, he's basically the Captain America of Fire Emblem, and it's so funny. He's like, have no fear, because Arthur is here. You know me, I like to talk about other games while I'm playing through a different game. But yeah, this really reminds me of Vala from Fire Emblem Fates. Yeah, I really love Fire Emblem games. My first, like, Fire Emblem game was actually, like, Fire Emblem Three Hopes, which I guess isn't really, like, a mainline game, but it was so fun. And then, like, from there, I had, of course I had to play Three Houses, so I guess my first mainline Fire Emblem game was Fire Emblem Three Houses. And then it was funny, because when I started off by playing the demo of Three Hopes, and when Claude and Dimitri and Edelgard showed up, I was like, okay, maybe these are just people that are just here for the chapter, and we won't see them again. And I didn't know that they were actually really important to the story, because, again, I didn't play Three Houses beforehand. But yeah, Three Hopes is so fun. It's like a Warriors-like game. So basically it's button mashing like Genshin, but except there's like a whole bunch of mobs on the field. It's super fun. And then I finished the Golden Deer routes for both Three Hopes and Three Houses first, because that's my favorite house, and Claude is my favorite house leader. He's just so charismatic, and oh yeah, Claude was right, y'all. That's my Three Houses slash Three Hopes hot take. And he's also voiced by Joe Zija? I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. So Yeah, he also voices Risley in Genshin, and he plays a Trails character, because I also really like Trails games. Oh, I'm trying to remember, there's so much that happened in Trails. His name was Kurt. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Genshin voice actors in Trails and Fire Emblem games, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, you've got Allegra Clark, who voices Beto in Genshin, and Acheron in Honkai Star Rail, and then she also plays Lucrezia, the golden butterfly in the Trails series, and oh my goodness, I love her French accent in that. It's like, I wish I could pull off a French accent that well, but I can't, alas. I keep thinking of the Summer I Turn Pretty whenever Belly goes to France, and then like at least she like knew a good deal of French. She's like, yeah, I read the Hunger Games in French because I pretty much had it memorized. And I was like, that's actually a pretty good idea for like learning a new language. Yeah, this conversation's kind of going all over the place because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm talking about Fire Emblem, now I'm talking about Trails, and now I somehow managed to make it about the Summer I Turn Pretty. I miss the Summer I Turn Pretty. I was talking about in one of my Trails in the Sky playthrough videos, the one that I named The Summer I Turn Bracer, like, I was referencing Summer I Turn Pretty, and y'all are gonna be so disappointed in me. I was team jellyfishing at first, but now I have seen the error of my ways, and I am team Conrad. Okay, that's enough yapping from me for now, because there's another cutscene coming up.
We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Dude, Luke is such a trauma king. Like, for real. What? Alright, there's another Dvalin tier in this chest, and that's the last one. Time for another cutscene.
Woohoo! Dvalin Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we use the crystals on the holy lyre like last time.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
Even Amber would never think of doing such a thing.
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach you were snoring away on and Paimon had to wake you?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose then Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the holy lyre.
What has been done cannot be undone.
What a cliffhanger. Tune in to the next episode to find out what happens next. And I'm gonna end this off with Jean and Diluc talking about their pet tortoises. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait, you had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?